Episode 19 is nuts, and I'm not gonna waste your time. Let's get into it. Yo. Okay, so this episode was full of surprises. So it was called Betrayal, and that's because at the start of it, if you remember, we were left on a cliffhanger of what Glorio had wished for. And I think we all knew Glorio did not wish for what Arinsu wanted, but instead she gave us, our boys, back their age. All of them, right? So obviously the wish that he made must have been in the Namekian language, and the wish was to grant. He would have had to say Goku and all his friends get back to normal. That's what he would have had to say, or something to that effect, because it affected Dende and Nahare / the Supreme Kai. You know what I mean? Everything. And there's a brief moment where they're having a conversation with he's having a conversation with Arinsu, and she says, "I see how it is. You just gonna forget the kindness that I showed you." And he was like, "It ain't like that." And then she said, "You're fired." she told him he was fired. But I think this was a very interesting moment for her, because it sunk in that, like, to me, it's cathartic, because she has been trying to betray people the entire time, and in some way, shape, or form, she was kind to him, which is indicative of her true nature, but is opposite of the nature that she showed throughout this entire series. And so to see her still kind of like kind to him despite not liking the action that he took, you know what I mean? Because she didn't really like treat him crazy. She just was kind of like, it is what it is. And so then he runs off to be with our team. And next to her, my favorite moment between them was Majin Ku said, "It's okay, I'm still with you." And she smiled at him. It was kind of like, I felt like she hadn't been acknowledging who Majin Ku has been all this time. So the fact that she was able to acknowledge it, and like, the smile let us know that she appreciates it and doesn't go unnoticed. You know what I mean? I thought that was really cool. So fast forward, now Vegeta is his height again, his regular height, and Goku and Vegeta are like, okay, now that we, you know what I'm saying, starting again, like, we can fight one-on-ones now that we regular. Vegeta said, all right, then it's my turn, right? And so they get up there, and Vegeta is maneuvering really well. They are boxing back and forth, but it just seems like nothing he's doing is really affecting the much bigger Goma, which is weird. I hate that he got that big. Mid-fight, Vegeta's like, oh, I'm getting used to my body again, and he goes into the new Vegeta Super Saiyan 3 form, and he looks so cool. And there's more of that Vegito style fighting. If you watch, once he hits this form, he always shows like himself to be incredibly dominant. Like, he's just doing what he needs to do. Boom, boom, boom. He hit a mini Hidden Lotus in there. It was a little bit slower than the Hidden Lotus was, but you know, in lore accurately, it probably wasn't. And then he hits Goma with the final. You know, when the final flash. Goma tries to deflect it with his own blast, and I got mad because I was like, if you deflect the final flash, bro, I quit. Right? Vegeta wins this clash, and then Goma comes back out of the clouds talking about some, you can never beat me. He kind of like teleported next to him, and this is when Goku and him start to realize, for some reason, he's not losing stamina at all. And now Vegeta's on the back foot. You know what I'm saying? And this prompts Arinsu to ask Majin Ku to go get her book with all the items, the magic items in it, right? He go and come back real fast. This part was weird to me. She's trying to flip through the book, but it's taking her time. Like, she's like, and bro said, hey, I can see this right quick. He took it, and I was like, what's the difference? What let him do it that she can't? You know what I mean? I feel like there's still some things that didn't get explained, but maybe it has to do with intelligence points, like magic points, like in an RPG, which ironically you would think that she would have a lot because she's Dr. Arinsu, but I don't know. Regardless, they found the weakness of Goma, and Arinsu goes and tells the group and say, hey, look, if you not got the if you tap that nigga on the back of your head 3 times, that eye gonna fall out, right? And the eye is presumably what's giving him the power to regenerate in the way that he is. So now they're trying to figure out how to get Vegeta out of the fight, and this is my favorite part. I love this part. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're not gonna what? That nigga. So the internet was tripping when this part happened. It was talking about, people were saying that Vegeta's a simp, but it's his wife, bro. Like, I would do the same thing, and you would do the same thing. But to me, it was just funny how fast it happened. But anyway, Vegeta steps down, and Goku goes up with this plan set in motion, and Goku's gonna fight. And when the chance arises, Piccolo will deliver the 3 taps that will release or unlock the eye from the head, and then we get probably the coldest stretch of 3 transformations this show has seen so far. I loved it. It was so good. Oh my gosh, man. Then you think it's over, and Goku says, hold on, my boy, one more. And boom. He don't say what it's called, which I was waiting on, but we're gonna find out. Hopefully they say it in the next episode. One more thing that I want to mention is I thought it was really cool that Glorio, when he went over to the group, he didn't know how he would be received because they had essentially found out that he had been working for Audience this whole time. And Pansy is the one to run up to him and greet him first. And everyone gives him a nod of approval as if to say, you're all right with us. I thought that was really wholesome and really good. But we got one more episode. It's called Maximum. And I'm about to watch it right this second. So come with me to the next video. Thank y'all so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, we out of here.